everyone. Thank you for tuning in to this News Now Health Update with Lisa Gibalerio from the Wayside Youth and Family Support Network and coordinator of the Belmont Wellness Coalition. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Joanna.
So today, Lisa, we're going to be discussing seasonal affective disorder, a condition that affects people when there is less daylight. Definitely affects me. This is very appropriate given that we are now in some of the shortest and darkest days of the year. So how common is seasonal affective disorder?
So, about 10% of us, Joanna, suffer from seasonal affective disorder, which, by the way, is now classified as a mood disorder.
Really? So what are the symptoms and when do they appear?
They begin to appear now, November, December, when, as you said, the darker days of the year are here, and when those daylight hours decrease. So the symptoms tend to be persistent feelings of low energy, feeling anxious or sad, experiencing sleep disturbances, appetite changes, and just overall feeling down and sluggish. Now, most of us definitely have the winter blues occasionally in these months, but those with seasonal affective disorder feel lethargic and sad throughout the winter, and they don't really begin to feel better until springtime when the days get longer again.
So this is really from a lack of light that causes this mood disorder?
It it is from a lack of light that is at the heart of this disorder. So some people physically, just because of how their brains are wired, require adequate light uh, to feel okay and to function fully. Sunlight, believe it or not, can actually improve our brain chemistry. And what it does is, what light does is it helps to make endorphins and serotonin, and those are two chemicals that have a positive impact on our moods.
So can people just leave their lights on at home or in the office? Will that help?
It will help. Light therapy is effective, and you can purchase on Amazon or even, in many places, special lamps that are made specifically for seasonal affective disorder. Experts say that using these lamps for as little as 20 or 30 minutes a day can make a meaningful difference in how people feel.
I may have to get one of those. What are some other effective strategies?
Well, I would say, start with the simple ones. Expose yourself to as much natural light as you possibly can. So as soon as you get up in the morning, raise those shades, pull back the curtains, let the natural light in. Also, be mindful of, eating, feeding yourself appropriately, exercising regularly, and getting, whatever you need for adequate sleep. So for some of us, it's 7 hours. For many of us, it's 8. So also consistently build some self-care activities into your routine in these winter months. So if that's, a bubble bath or, you know, connecting with friends for coffee, whatever makes you feel better, make sure you work it in during the winter months.
Okay. Anything else that you recommend?
I would say that if you do find that you're suffering with persistent feelings of sadness or lethargy, consider reaching out to your doctor because there are medications that can be helpful when this particular mood disorder, hits and lays us low. So talk to your physician about it. There might be some remedy for you.
Well, thank you, Lisa, for all this great information and helpful tips, and we'll get through it, right?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Until next time.